There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Oscar Yinua, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Freeman is up with it, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 8,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Steven Matz gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna.
Now the pitch.
Jr.
Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Pitch on the way. Slow roller left side. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters.
The
3, 4, 5. Nice
Freddie
piece of hit.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average is at 308 entering play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The catcher.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, Dero, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. On the ground to the right side. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back to Truist Park following this. Back now from Truist Park. Second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Next up is Lourdes Gurriel, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike three.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. Here's George Springer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
0-1 the count. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes another 0-2.
That's a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Simeon's off and running. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adrianza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
He pops it up. Guerrero into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby.
So next to hit is Dansby Swanson. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0. Ball.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Dansby Swanson becomes out number 2 this inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Lays off 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Simeon's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Steven Matz at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That evens it up 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lays off 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now into the box is Oscar Yinoa. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The pitcher, Oscar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Nope.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And the runner will get back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Threw a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to. Now it'll be Kevin Biggio. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First offering on its way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit hard but foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batting is
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Austin Reilly. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
George Springer the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Braves.
Bottom of the inning now.
Right
and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. His first home run of the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Anytime you could put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's ball 1. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now into the box, Ehire Adrianza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Way outside. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. So now to the plate, Oscar Yinowa. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Teoscar Hernandez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. From the stretch. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Trevor Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to dig in, Ozzie Albies. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Simeon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Shot back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Adam Simber will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Reilly, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jorge Soler back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Back with digging in will be George Springer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Reilly has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue
And
Jays,
now in the box,
the
Rendell
right fielder,
Grichuk. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A bouncer up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes. That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next, here is Ehire Adrianza. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's set. Here it comes. popped into the air back behind second. Simeon is there for it. One down. Eddie Rosario will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Down to 2 and 1.
The 2-1 home. Three and 2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 13.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Has a look, now the pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. On the year, Acuna comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Swanson on second, Rosario at first, one gone. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jacob Barnes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The ground is short. Could this be 2? And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in next, Austin Reilly. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Simeon ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Braves lead this one 2-0. Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gerard Dyson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Kevin Biggio. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.